Hi there, I'm Rich from Ribco Products. We're going to talk today a little bit about LED replacement bulbs for your headlight and driving light. We're going to show you how easy it is to replace your stock headlight bulb with the LED bulb. This is 2013, I believe it is, Harley-Davidson Tri-Glide. This bulb, the H4 bulb, is what comes on most motorcycles, including Harley-Davidsons, from 1984 through today. In particular, in Harley-Davidsons, they stopped using this on most touring models about 2013. Look at your bike, you'll see if it has a single headlight bulb like this, it's an H4 bulb, and it'll replace very easily. So what we do is cover the front wheel up a little bit first to the fender so we don't get any nicks or scratches in that. Removing the stock bulb is very simple. All the touring models, it's similarly easy on a road glide with dual headlights on the newer models. So the trim ring comes off with one screw on the bottom. After the trim ring's off, there's 3 screws around the outside of the headlight glass lens itself. Those 3 screws hold on a stainless ring here. Remove those 3 screws. A little ring that secures the headlight lens assembly into the housing, or bucket it's called. It's out, the trim ring off. The headlight comes out just like that, hanging there by the wire. So now we need to unplug the wire here. Some will have a little more wire, some less. Some of them will unplug very easily. Some of them, like this, will be a problem. What happens is because of all of the heat that's generated by a halogen bulb, the terminals from the bulb practically weld themselves to the terminals in the socket. This one wasn't too bad, but we have had some in the past where you literally have to destroy the terminals to get it out. It should unplug. Once it unplugs, little rubber boot back here, peel that off. We're not going to use that again. The new LED bulb, when you get this in the package, will have several different rings that fit onto it. That's for different style bases, for different brands and models of motorcycles. It comes with the one with a little flat on the bottom, fits most bikes. You put the trim ring on that matches the bulb. Pulling this one out, there's your standard H4 halogen bulb. Unlike halogens, you may have been told don't touch the glass. Your oil from your skin and whatnot will damage the bulb. LED, doesn't matter. Don't want to use greasy fingers, but your skin touching it won't hurt anything. So you orientate that bulb. Again, look for the little flat on there. Orientate that like it was. It only goes in one direction. I got it first try there. You pull a little clip back around the side here. Again, a little wire clip. Goes to the bottom there, locks in place, holds the bulb in. Check her from the front side that she looks nice and straight. On some of the earlier bikes, you'll see it almost looks like it has a clouding or a smoke in the lens on the inside. That'll happen from the heat again from that halogen bulb. A little bit of moisture there will look like smoke. You can clean that out if you want. You can take the little reflector out of the center there, and if you're careful with a rag, you can stick a rag into there, a small piece of rag, and push it around with a screwdriver, and you can clean out the inside of that lens. It's tedious, but you can do that. Anyway, we got the new bulb in there. This is a heat sink for the bulb. In line, plug it back into the original wires, like so. Push the wires back in. Put the ring and the trim ring back on. Your HD logo is up there. This goes into all types of other bikes, not just a Harley-Davidson, but all other metric bikes also. Victories, all in a similar manner. Very simple to replace. Usually it's one trim ring on the bottom, screw on the bottom. Newer metric bikes will usually have a couple of screws from the outside of the chrome housing. So after you get the inner trim ring on, or enough to hold it in place, I like to turn the ignition switch on, make sure everything's working here. So our headlight comes on there. We're on high beam now. We'll turn the low beam on here. And with the low beam on this particular model, the passing lamps come on. Look at the difference in color here between the white LED and how yellow the original halogens look. Now, that makes a huge difference, just that color rendition when you're going down the road as to how far you can see, much less that the light output is double from that. All of this, $69.95, not $300, not $400. So we've got our new LED headlight bulb installed, and we've checked that it works good on high and low beam. Put the trim ring back on, and you're good to go. It works this way on most metric bikes are the same. This bulb fits any motorcycle that takes a H4 halogen bulb. It's that easy, 10 minutes. So we showed you how to replace your stock halogen headlight bulb with an LED bulb. Now we're going to show you how to do passing lights. It's actually easier than the headlight. Again, if you want the passing lamps or driving lights to match the LED headlight, you can get the LED passing lamp also. Cover the front fender, like we said before. Your LED bulb is going to look like so. For the newer models, this fits 2006 to 13 with this bulb. We have a bulb, looks a little bit different, fits the earlier models. All you do is loosen the screw on the bottom of the trim ring. You loosen that up 5 or 6 turns. Once you got that done, you can pop that ring off. Comes out. The whole bulb comes out like so. Lens assembly with the bulb. Twist the bulb assembly counterclockwise there. Comes out. A couple little prongs on the side of the electrical connector there. And you can unplug the bulb. Plug in your new bulb, like so. Take your lens assembly, put it back in there with a twist. You'll notice there's a little ring here. You want to make sure that ring's back in the place it belongs on both the lens assembly. Has a little tab, fits into the chrome light housing. Put that back in there. Get it lined up so she looks straight up and down. Falls into there. What I like to do is hold it in there with my thumb. Then you can take it, snap the ring back on there, line up the gap there so it looks nice on the bottom. And that's all there is to it.